Jamie been fighting for?
Jamie's been fighting since he was 15 years old, and if I'm not mistaken, he's right around the ripe young age of 23-ish years old. And, we're looking at 25 years old. Yeah, so about 9 good years now. When I was coming up first in the MMA scene back in about 2009, 2010, Jamie was just getting started as an amateur and has now worked his way up to the point where he is now. You see him there donning the checkmat rash guard on his way out. Dennis Kang flanking him to the right.
It's crazy to think that I've been introducing him since that time. He was only 15, 16 years old when I introduced him in his fights back in the day.
But if you look at his record, 7-2, I mean, he is a young guy, but he has a lot of fights and has fought a lot of tough guys. We saw that in the Rise FC cage in his last fight against Gabe Sagman. Dominant win, getting the decision there. But Jamie wasn't satisfied with that one. He's looking for the finish, and that's why tonight's fight is so important. If you want to get in the UFC, decisions likely aren't going to cut it. You got to get that finish. So lots on the line here for Jamie. If I'm looking at this from a pressure standpoint, it's all on Siraj here. He's really got to get this win if he wants to get that shot in the UFC. Nothing's guaranteed, and big opportunity for him here at the Q Center in Victoria.
Cutman Rod Wingrove there, just getting Siraj prepped and ready. And this, I've been telling a lot of people this might be the best, highest caliber fight in this division that we see outside the UFC here in the country. And look at our tail of the tape, both guys 25 years old. 1 inch height advantage goes to Jamie Siraj, but a 2-inch reach advantage. And both guys moving up a weight class from their usual bantamweight to meet at a bit of a more comfortable weight at 144.6 and 0.4 respectively. Both these guys are orthodox fighters, almost mirror stances of each other, and we're super respectful all week. Having said all that good stuff, this is a real fist fight that we're going to see inside the cage tonight with real implications in the mixed martial arts industry.
And we'll see how well Jamie performs not having to cut that extra weight. He does cut a lot of weight to get to bantamweight, so comfortably fighting at the featherweight limit as opposed to 135. Let's send it in to Don Andrews on the mic as we get things started off here.
Introducing first, the man on my left, fighting out of the blue corner. His height, 5'7" tall. His official weight, 144.4 pounds. His record, 3 wins, 1 loss. Representing Toshido MMA from Kelowna, BC. Please welcome Blake Sigvaldason. His opponent across the cage, man, fighting out of the red corner. His height, 5'8" tall. His official weight, 144.6 pounds. His record, 7 wins, only 2 losses. Representing Revolution MMA in Langley, BC. Please welcome Jamie the Gremlin Siraj. The cage door closes. The man in charge is Mr. Mitchell Cadman.
I got goosebumps, boys.
Yeah, this is a big league fight right here.
Gotta love a fight with a lot on the line.
Speaking of UFC bantamweight Cole Smith, he's out from the back to watch this one live in person. He's got interest in this for sure. Good early low kick from Sigvaldason, mixes it up and goes high.
Oh, big right by Jamie.
Oh, good front kick there. Blake's really worked a lot since getting up to Toshido MMA in Kelowna and really found a home there. Ducks under that and looks for the single.
Oh, nice takedown defense by Jamie Siraj.
Definitely.
Jamie notoriously hard to take down.
Oh, looks for the reverse, and he's right. Oh, and that's a finish right there.
And that is a statement win by Jamie Siraj.
Wow.
What a finish.
Wow. Reversed the takedown, bounced his head off the mat a little bit. We're going to see that replay of that takedown off the fence. It looked a lot like the takedown had an impact from the back of his head because he seemed a little bit rocked and moved into that crucifix position really fairly easily.
Yeah, he went into that crucifix and just let it rain. And Mitch had no choice but to stop the fight.
Geez, we're certainly getting our money's worth those last 2 fights. 2 first-round finishes as Blake is still down right now.
Couple of very, very violent stoppages here.
I wonder what the official time is. Is that under 1 minute?
We'll have to go check the replay on that one, but Jamie Siraj, very emotional, but he needed this, guys. He needed a finish like this, and he certainly delivered.
When we look back to this replay, watch on the takedown, that almost body lock takedown I don't want to even call it a rock bottom because I don't want to put the WWE context in it, but it was very similar to the hold, and it looked like the head bounced off of the canvas pretty hard and that he was out pretty much immediately, follow-up punches. He moved to the position of crucifix so easily from that top guard that it looked like there was no defense from Blake, and that's not how that man operates. So
yeah, exactly.
It looked like there was a forced, trauma from that first impact. And see Jamie Siraj just taking a knee here and waiting a second.
Very respectful of his
Again,
opponent.
these guys were very respectful all week to each other, and outcome regardless, you don't want to see your opponent. Jamie Siraj just leaned over and said, Blake Sigvaldason's going to the UFC too, don't get it twisted. Blake's really upset about that, as you can probably read all over his face there.
It's good to see him up, and walking on his own 2 feet and congratulating his opponent. Much respect to two of them.